Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. GIF Nifty, yesterday there were a lot of speculations. Some people were saying, upper circuit. Some people are saying Buj Nifty indicating 24,800 and this and that. If you can remember, I stated very, very clearly, markets do not react with the same intensity for the same news coming for the second time. Say for example, coronavirus, the first wave, Nifty fell about 40%. 1 year later, the coronavirus, the second wave came, it was more deadlier than the first wave. But still, Nifty fell only about 10%. So the same way, if you look at the ceasefire or some kind of agreement between US and Iran in April 8, the Nifty was up by 4%. So even if there is an agreement comes, I don't think that Nifty will be going beyond 4% on a single day. That is when the news comes. And the fact is that, first time there was an agreement, now second time they have to go for agreement. And who knows, the third time also they may have to go for agreement, So we need to see. And then on top of which, as I told you, our market is already a fragile market. And look, today morning what has happened? They've increased the petrol and diesel prices by approximately 3 rupees. So this is in the last 10-12 days. So this is the fourth rate hike. And now petrol and diesel prices have gone up nearly about 8 rupees. So they've chosen a wrong day to increase the price. Today, petrol and diesel prices are increased by 3 rupees, but whereas in global markets, the crude oil has fallen by 5%. So definitely the auto stocks and banking stocks, they are not going to be euphoric today with this kind of a backdrop. So petrol and diesel prices will increase the inflation. So, in all probability, the RBI may increase the rate in the next week policy rate. RBI policy, I think it is on June 3rd. So there is every possibility the interest rates may be increased. So that's why, the markets are, very, very jittery. So having said all these things, number one, the official, the peace deal has not been signed. So it is still US and Iran negotiating. So if the deal was done, if the deal was signed, then probably we would have gap up maybe 1.5% to 2%. But now, right now, GIF Nifty indicating only about 200-point gap up, and 200-point gap up is nothing. Normally, 100-point gap up or gap down is just a normal market. And now with this kind of a news, it's just another 100 point. And people who sold 24,000 call option, I told you yesterday the 24,000 call is the highest open interest. I think those who sold 24,000 call, they should be more or less safe. And moreover, the people who sold 24,000 call, they would not have sold only the call, they would have sold corresponding puts also. If the 23,500 put had the very huge open interest on Friday, so, the combined premium is approximately about 100 rupees. So that makes, the range to be 23,400 to 24,100. So with the kind of, 200-point gap up, time value, then there'll be only one more day. I don't think that, people who have taken this triangle will lose money today, and I'm sure they will make money. But however, let me tell you, use this opportunity to cut the calls, by the end of the day. So if tonight, if there is any deal, then, it may be another 100, 200-point gap up tomorrow. Then 24,000 call will be coming into trouble. But your 23,500 put option will not give corresponding profit. And what people will do, let me tell you, okay, they might shift the put to 24,000. So they will make 24,000 straddle. But again, that is also very, very risky. So given the fact that, if there is any escalation, if there is any disagreement, it can equally fall also. So these are all called binary events, and the risk is not worth taking, and it's always better to move options to the next month. And as I told you, current month intrinsic value matters, gamma effect matters, but whereas for the next month options, the time value may be slow, but volatility. So my guess is that there will be a day at least 10-20% fall in VIX has to happen, and sooner or later the India VIX should fall below 15. So 12 to 16 is considered to be a normal range, but anything more than 16 is considered to be high VIX, and especially our VIX is higher than the US VIX. And so when that happens, the premiums in June series or July series or even in December series, option premiums likely to collapse. So with that hope only, I'm carrying a lot of positions, and I do have a lot of positions in June, July, and December. At some point of time, I sold 23,000 put option, but after that, the markets have become very weak just because of time value. Only last Friday, I came into a slight profit, but I think today the profit will be really very good. Because I felt that, although there were some MTM losses, I thought, Nifty is not going to fall below 23,000. So I still have that conviction. And meanwhile, I came out with the two videos. One video, Nifty crashing on Saturday, then huge gap up tomorrow. Many people are thinking that, okay, I'm giving a contrary views. So let me tell you, you watch the videos very carefully. I have no contrary views. My views are very, very simple. Short term, when petrol price increase or US-Iran deal comes, the short term markets can be bullish, market can be bearish, but I'm bearish in the long term. So what Saturday video I came out, that is for the long term. So long term view, I'm not bullish. Of course, I'm not bullish. It doesn't mean that, sometimes, people are like, I really pity them, one guy said, sir, you said market bearish. I went short. Now market is higher. I said, okay, market, I said is bearish. But did I say everyday market will go down? Yeah, yes, sir. You said everyday market will go down. But how market can go every day down? If everyday market goes down, maybe in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months time, Nifty has to go to zero. Okay, then you can buy entire India with 1 rupee. The people, they like what we tell something different, and what people interpret is different, right? So market is bearish. It means that, the long-term market may not move higher, but it doesn't mean that every day the market has to go down, right? I will tell you, the Nifty even will go back to 26,000. Even if Nifty goes to 26,000, and still my view remains the same. Because in the beginning of this year, Nifty is 26,000. End of the year, if it is going to 26,000, still the return is zero, right? So, people must watch the videos carefully and must understand, and also must understand that, whatever pictures we are giving, it's subject to change. So one of the main reasons I said, for this bearishness is the taxes by the government. But who knows tomorrow if they reduce the taxes? So there's a possibility, right? So they can reduce it, right? So, whatever we talk, you have to understand that, okay, assuming that the barring unforeseen circumstances, this can happen. And again, nobody's a god, right? Nobody can predict exactly. So what we are talking is only approximate. And also must understand what we are talking exactly. So short term, when there is a good news, market will go up. short term when there is a bad news, market will come down. But, and you see, now US futures are higher, GIFT Nifty higher, here market will open higher. Whenever US market go higher, we go higher. Whenever US market go lower, we are going lower. But what happened after 6 months or 1 year? They are all-time high, but we are 10% below all-time high. I think this I've explained many times. When the markets are bullish, you know, when other market go up by 2%, we will go up by 1%. When the markets are bearish, when they go down by 2%, we will go down by 4%. So after 6 months, 1 year, if you see, probably they will be with a plus 20%, we may be minus 20%. So long term is different from short term. So you must understand that. So anyway, this is slightly disappointing. As of yesterday when I spoke, there was a hope that the deal would be signed before our market opened today. So number one, negative, the deal has not been signed. And number two, I thought, the petrol and diesel prices will be increased in small trenches. And today they have decided to increase 3 rupees, which is very high. But I tell you one logic why they have done so. And because the way things are proceeding, right, going forward, the deal happens, then crude oil prices crashes, then they will have no chance to increase the petrol price. And the people will start, okay, when globally crude oil prices are going down, why are you increasing? So that's why they just increase straight away 3 rupees. So that, even if crude prices continue to fall, then they don't have to do any more increase in the price. So with that logic, this should be the last hike. And assuming that the crude prices in international markets are crashing. So right now the crude prices are down only about 5%, it's $95, but still this is very high. It should go below $80. So, so we are in for some exciting time. 1 week down the lane, we have RBI policy. So, if the crude oil is higher, if the petrol and diesel prices continue to increase, so then definitely RBI has to increase the rates. So whether the crude oil is going to crash, how much is going to crash, whether the deal is going to happen today or tomorrow, or at least before the RBI policy next week, so we are in for some excited time. So anyway, today and tomorrow, only 2 days for the current series expiry. A brutal expiry, we can say, May series. Every day, markets making a big move, 1.5% to 2%. And if that is coming to an end, so June series may be starting from Wednesday. And, June series is going to be a 5-week series. So anyway, those things we will discuss later. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.